Hello everyone. Today we are going to understand translational and rotational motion. Let's take example of rigid object spinner and car. In physics, word rigid means on applying force, we cannot change the shape or size of this object. That is, we cannot change the intermolecular distance of the particles. Now, here spinner is an object which is fixed at its center, whereas car is free to move, not fixed at any point, right? Now I am going to apply force of equal magnitude to both the objects and in same direction. What did you observe? We observed that on applying force, spinner started moving around this fixed point. So such a motion is called rotational motion. And on applying force, car started moving in the direction of force. Such a motion is called translational motion. Here, very important is, in rotational motion, all the particles of this object are not covering equal distance in equal interval of time, right? But in case of a car, all the particles are covering equal distance in equal interval of time. So this motion is also called as a linear motion. Translational motion can be rectilinear or curvilinear. So from the examples what we have observed, when a force acts on a stationary rigid body which is free to move, the body starts moving in a straight path in the direction of force. This is called linear or translational motion, right? Now certain examples of translational motion are, see, for a car, force is acting in this direction and car is also moving in the same direction. For apple, gravitational force is acting in downward direction and motion of apple is also in the same direction. For a ball, direction of force is in this pattern and motion of ball is also in the same direction. For a train, force is also acting in this direction and motion of train is also in the same direction, right? Next is rotational motion. So if a body is pivoted at a point, right? So bodies are fixed at a point and the force is applied on the body at a suitable point. It rotates about the axis passing through the pivoted point. This turning effect of force and the motion of body is called rotational motion, right? Now certain examples of rotational motion are top. Top is fixed at this axis, right? So it is going to perform rotational motion about this fixed axis. Ball. Consider an imaginary axis passing through the center. So ball is going to rotate about that particular fixed axis. Then here is your fixed point for a giant wheel and about this fixed point, rotational motion will be performed. You can see this ice skater. He has fixed his body about this fixed point, right? And he is going to perform rotational motion about this fixed point. Clear? Next example is Earth, rotating about an imaginary axis passing through its center. One more example of rotational motion. Then, what are the conditions for translational and rotational motion? So for condition for translational motion is rigid object should be free to move. Free to move means it should not be fixed at a point, right? And the condition for rotational motion is object should be fixed at a point. Clear? Thank you.